Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
World Cup Central, Couples Central.
Couples Central. I like that.
That's what we're here for, honestly. Okay.
Which we openly admit that, you know.
We love it all.
Exactly. Timestamps down below because we have a Katie and Ruesha update. So timestamps down below for that because we kind of forgot about them for a while. So this video is going to go up probably after the bronze medal match, and that is going to be against Australia versus Sweden, and we are pumped to watch that. I still think Australia, I still think they're going to pull it out.
Yeah, they definitely, I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, and one of the questions we had about that game is if Kristie was going to be at this game. Now, in the last video, I did not think that she was going to be there. I thought she would probably start heading home. However, she's been papped again at the airport.
The paparazzi strike again.
And it looks like she's going to go. But I guess going back to her being being there and supporting Sam, we remember she was at the game against England where Australia lost. We have that one picture of her. There's also Emily von Egmond's girlfriend has a TikTok, and you can see Kristie, they're fiancés. You can see Kristie when Sam scores the goal, the TikTok kind of goes around for the whole friends and family section, and you can kind of see Kristie like cheering, like, yeah, go Sammy. So supportive girlfriend.
Love the WAG section.
Yes. Hot section.
Gotta cheer them on.
And so we know she was there cheering her on, and obviously they lost, and that was heartbreaking. And then, the whole idea of the third place match, is Kristie going to go. We're going to get to the photos because she is officially, more than likely, going to it.
I'm excited about that.
I know. By the time this video comes out, we'll probably have other pictures of her there. But
it's getting serious. Touching moment. Sam Kerr's girlfriend, Kristie Mewis, greets the Matilda Stars family as they arrive in Brisbane to cheer the team on for the bronze medal.
She has her suitcase there, and there's Kristie, and then that's Sam's family right there.
Oh, is that her little baby luggage?
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
I think there's a little guy with them. And then Kristie, and I think that's either Sam's sister or sister-in-law right there with a little kiddo.
Cute.
And then Kristie, look with the little kiddo right there.
Oh my God, Kristie with babies. That's
I know, so cute.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
So, the paps, they get the celebs just in every predicament.
Oh yeah, every angle.
Yeah, they do.
All the good ones.
So it looks like she's going to be there. And also, Kristie must love that outfit because she's always in the Nike gear. Like at the other match she was at, that's like
yeah, they pay her to wear that.
Probably.
So she better rock it.
She's definitely there, and it looks like, I know she knows Sam's family pretty well by this point in the relationship, but she knows them even better now after the World Cup.
I thought you were going to say even weller.
I think I was going to say that.
I know.
I think I was going to say. So it looks like she's going to be there. So hopefully tomorrow after the match, we'll actually have we're going to have another Sam and Kristie conversation after the match because there's a couple more points I want to touch on.
Yeah, we can't get enough.
We can't.
Honestly.
But it looks like she will be there, and these are really cute pictures of her. But one other person who will be at the bronze medal match is Ellie Carpenter. Her and DVD. I believe Danielle was at the English match. I don't believe I saw a picture of her there, but I think the reports were that she was there. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. They have been supporting each other throughout the World Cup. And one thing that actually kind of happened was Ellie Carpenter actually got a lot of trolls and haters. A lot of people were blaming her for the Matilda's loss.
Oh, come on.
And it got a little bit out of control. I'm going to read this headline.
Matilda's fans leaped to Ellie Carpenter's defense after online trolls hit star with shocking abuse over her play against England. Carpenter has been slammed by trolls after a mistake. Matilda's fans have rallied around the defender.
We know that the goal where Ellie was right in front and kind of could have maybe blocked it if she was in a different body position. Some call it a mistake. Whether it was a mistake, that's that's
the way it happened.
The way it happened.
I'm going to read a little bit from this article. Carpenter, who was Australia's youngest athlete at the Rio Olympics, misjudged a long ball and allowed Lauren Hemp to get a shot on goal and capitalize. Former Matilda Amy Chapman was brutally upfront about the defensive lapse on Opus Sport right after the match. "It's some awful defending from the Australians," she said on Opus Sport. Ellie Carpenter not dealing with the initial ball in behind. It really shouldn't have been anything at all. But Lauren Hemp, she's hustled all evening. She's been England's best all evening after she puts that one away with no troubles. I'm a big fan of Ellie, but that's a colossal mistake. A game-changing mistake for her not to deal with that, and Hemp was there to pounce. Online trolls took to social media after the match to blast Carpenter, forcing the Matildas to limit comments on their official social media pages.
So the commentator, was brutally honest about what she believed that Ellie Carpenter's mistake was, and I guess that's fair to say as a analyst. But what happened was some of the people on social media started just giving Ellie a hard, saying some awful things and saying you've ruined Australia's moment. I mean, really, really rude and mean things. Ellie Carpenter has done so much for that team, and to have one mistake that is just heartbreaking, that, and I'm sure she really, she's already devastated that they lost, but now people saying it's your fault we lost.
Yeah, back it up, leave her alone.
Yeah, for people to be going on the Matilda social media and really, such hurtful things about Ellie. I feel bad for her. Yeah. And, so I did read that, and I had no idea this was going on. I saw a TikTok about it. I go, wait, what? Because it's not, it wasn't in my sphere of what I was seeing. And then, but so going on kind of with her and Danielle, I bet Danielle has been there for her to be like, there's nothing, I'm here for you. You one of the reasons why you were at the place you were in the semifinals was because of Ellie Carpenter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's probably saying, F all the haters.
Yeah.
Don't even listen to them.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. And it's hard because the initial criticism came from an analyst / former Matilda, and then people just ran with that. And there's some people in bad faith who don't care at all about women's sports, who just want to join in just to be, oh, you ruined it for the country. You know what I mean? So I feel bad for Ellie, just like I felt bad for Kelly. It's just like you've done so much for that team. But I did see that. But I'm sure Danielle was there for Ellie to say, it's okay. But I wonder tomorrow in the match, I still think Matildas are going to pull it out. Like, I'm feeling really good about it.
I hope so.
So one person who will be at the match tomorrow on the Swedish team is Magda. And Magda and Pernille out in the, I believe, round of 16. Magda out against Spain. Pernille is back in Denmark. Magda is ready. And the game against Spain was heartbreaking for Magda. But I actually saw a really cute sign in the crowd. And I don't know if everyone saw this. I thought it was really cute.
Eriksson, win the trophy and marry harder.
I saw that.
Cute.
I thought it was really cute. And I thought it was cute because maybe they're waiting until they're done playing. But somebody told me people in Denmark and maybe even in Sweden, marriage isn't something that's like always a goal. A lot of times people tell me in some Scandinavian countries or some Nordic countries, you have a couple kids first and then maybe we'll get married. It's not like it is in the States where, you feel like you have to get married first. Maybe because America is traditionally religious or something. I don't know.
It's just culture, different culture.
But yeah, in Denmark, maybe you get married, maybe you don't get married. I don't know if it's the same with LGBT couples as it is maybe with non-LGBT couples.
Yeah.
But I saw that, and obviously, Pernille is so proud of Magda. We know Pernille's home, but Magda posted a message, kind of like it was just her heartbroken after the Spain match, and Magda said, "Proud of you." So she's really proud of her.
We're proud of her too.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is the thing. I think Australia's going to pull out, but I would be so pumped for Sweden to leave there with a win. I'd be so pumped for them.
Beautiful either way.
Yes. And then also Sweden match, Linda Sembrant and Lisa Bottin. Obviously, we know Lisa got kicked out, I believe. But Linda is still her Swedish team, just like Magda, is going to be playing for the bronze. I just saw there was a message on Linda. It was Linda's or Lisa's where they had posted together, and I'm sure Lisa is, excited, rooting for her for the third place. And I don't know if Lisa is still in town. That's a good question. Also, let
me go ask her real quick.
But it's always exciting to see your love go for another win. They have another chance to get it. Also, the big game, Jess Carter and Ann-Katrin. I believe Ann-Katrin is still in Australia. Nothing has led me to believe that she's not there. And we're going to give our predictions at the very end, Sarah. But I think England it's so close to who I think is actually going to win. I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite, but I think England's the favorite on paper. So Ann-Katrin could be coming home with her partner being a World Cup winning girlfriend.
Doesn't get better than that. I mean, what would be better is that you're bringing it home. But hey, you're, associated with it.
Also, I will say, Lucy and Keira are not an official couple, obviously, but everyone knows wands, and there's about as official at one point as you could be. However, some people still think Keira is dating Laura. I don't know if they're dating, but in my heart, I'm still saying Lucy and Keira are together. And
well, of course,
yes, in
Spain for her.
The way Lucy looks at Keira, Lucy is the amount of love Lucy has for Keira. It's immeasurable. So, if they win the World Cup together, if they're together, which I hope they are, if Keira's with Laura, I respect that. But OTP, Lucy and Keira are OTP. Winning the World Cup together with the complete love of your life. I mean, there's nothing better than that.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like top tier stuff.
That would be amazing. So we have that going on. The last update we're going to have is we have a little Ruesha Katie interaction, I guess. So everyone knows they're dealing with stuff right now. That missed handshake we won't forget that missed handshake for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, it was kind of iconic.
People are getting tattoos of the missed handshake.
No, they're not.
So we know Ruesha, Katie, and Caitlin Ford rumored to be together, and then it came to a head when Ruesha decided to swerve and not give Caitlin the handshake. Okay.
Oh, we remember.
That's where we left it. Ruesha on her show talked about, she kind of addressed it. She said, I did what I did in Australia, and I have reasons. So that's what she had said. So, the question is, just like anytime, will Katie and Ruesha be able to be friendly in the future? We don't quite know that. But what we do know is that Ruesha's twin sister, is a reporter, has a YouTube channel as well, and reports on her YouTube channel. And Ruesha's sister had made a comment saying, I'm paraphrasing, but everyone knows you are public enemy number one in Australia right now to Ruesha. And it was kind of like a joke between them, and everyone knows what they're talking about. So that was what the comment was. On TikTok, somebody made a fan edit about that moment, and it was kind of like that was the comment that was in the fan edit. So you're public enemy number one. You know what I mean? It's coming. But this is where the twist happens. That account who made that fan edit, someone saved that fan edit to their TikTok. And who was that person who saved it?
None other than Katie McCabe herself. Katie
McCabe saved a fan edit of Ruesha saying that she's public enemy number one in Australia. Saved it / added it to her favorites. So I guess on TikTok it's like once you add it to your favorites, you actually save it. So,
and I'm gonna tell you why she saved it. Probably because it's kind of funny,
Yeah, it is funny. Yeah,
it's something sad that happened, with them, but whatever. But I'm sure everybody's at the point of laughing at it. Ruesha's even laughing at it.
Yeah, she was laughing. Yeah, and also I saw this on Twitter. The creator's video, you can see as a creator, like Sarah said, who saves your video, and they just put it on Twitter, and that's where I saw it. But this is the other thing, she saved it. I have saved so many videos by accident. My big ass thumb starts touching things, and I don't even realize I have saved it. No one's going to remember this because this is 3 years ago. But Tobin Heath one time liked on Instagram a Preath. This was 3 years ago, so this is a long time. A Preath video or a Preath post. Yeah. And everyone's like, Tobin liked a Preath post? Wait, what's she looking at it? And because remember, her name was misspelled in the tag, so she wasn't even looking up her name. It was somehow she came across it and saved it. And at that point, what I said was, she did it by accident, so she just rolled with it. I think that's might have what happened. Also, possibly what happened to Katie. She accidentally saved it because it's right. The button where you scroll is right by that button where it has like a little flag. I have done that so many times where I've accidentally saved something. So I think it was an accident.
True, but also could have been, the fact that she didn't like it She just saved it.
Yeah.
Is like, oh, she wants to watch this later. Or
Yeah.
She wants to laugh about it later or show Caitlin. You know what I mean?
Yes. So that's kind of interesting. And I hope they're able to be friends down the road because A, Ireland's a pretty small place. But B, because they have so much history and the amount of love they had for each other / have as people, it was immense. So I did see that and I thought that was kind of wild. And, that's another question. Do celebrities get their own fan edits on TikTok? Like, do they know that they're a celebrity? TikTok algorithm said, I'm going to show Katie McCabe TikToks.
Oh, yeah. It probably came up on our FYP.
Yeah. When you're famous and the TikToks are about you, I wonder about that sometimes.
That's wild.
Or I guess it would be about Ruesha, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of about her, adjacent.
Yeah.
What does everyone think? We are going to make a video tomorrow after the Sweden Australia game. I'm rooting for both teams, but it would be great to see Australia have another win. Also, I read this. The amount of people who watched the Australia game was 11 million, I believe it said.
Wow.
And apparently it was the most watched TV event in the history of Australia.
That's beautiful.
If
I knew the Australian anthem, I would sing it right.
So I am hoping tomorrow that the good, clean, fair fight, good, clean, fair match, and I'll be happy either result. Now we're gonna give our prediction for the final of the World Cup.
England. If anyone's listening this far in the video.
England. We might have another video come out before, but we're gonna just give it now. England versus Spain. Who do you have? I mean, we've talked about it so much. Who do you have?
Okay. England, I was going to say 2-1, but I'm going to say 1-1. It's going to go into overtime, and then it's going to go into overtime again, and then we're going to go to PKs. And then England is going to win by 1.
Yeah. Okay.
In PKs.
So a shootout, win by 1. With shootout, they're going to go tie, and then England's going to win in PKs. Okay.
Yeah.
I think England's going to win. I mean, I think it's destiny for them to win, and I think it's going to be 2-1. 2-1. I do.
2-1 or 3-1?
2-1.
Honestly, why not? I'm going to throw out like 500 predictions, and
yeah,
one of them has to be right.
What does everyone think? This video will probably come out on Saturday. Good luck to England. Good luck to Australia. Good luck to Sweden. That should be a fun match. We're going to record it. We're not going to watch it live, but we are going to watch the final live. But what does everyone think? Questions, comments down below. And you're going to get another Sam and Kristie video before the Monday. Or we're not done talking about them because there's so much going on.
We never are.
We never are. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.